Okay, so I was trying to get my shorts up for today, but this is really important. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to talk about it. And it's actually called Where Have All the Real Men Gone? So, whenever you're growing up, you're supposed to have a man to teach you. And as the Bible says, do not provoke your children to anger. That is not the way to teach them, to just have them, well, you're going to do what I say and that's it. And there's been so many kids that don't have basic skills like working on their bikes, using an impact drill, using tools to actually assemble things, putting up fences, doing yard work, all of the basic skills that they're supposed to be able to learn from their parents. So I try to help as many of them as I can, and I'll pay them money if I can, because a lot of them will learn the skills because they're getting paid. But what they don't realize is the skills that they're learning are actually going to last them throughout their entire life. They're going to have those experiences. And we do a lot of praying. Like all the kids that eat here have to pray. It's just one of those things. They all know that they're going to pray. Like when they come here, they know they're going to pray. And sometimes it makes them uncomfortable because they're not used to praying. But if they don't believe in God, I don't make them pray. And so there's been several kids that are just like not exposed to it. And there was one little boy that you could feel his soul lighten up as he prayed. And it was the most beautiful thing because it was just like he woke up and he wanted to be saved. He wanted to be baptized. And being baptized is really where it all comes together. You can, kind of stumble along, but then, when you get baptized and you realize that you're not alone ever, you're never alone. And the kids don't realize the price that Jesus paid for us to have this. And a lot of them, like, should be taught. I feel like they should know. I feel like growing up, they should know. And a lot of people don't feel like it's important. And, or they don't believe in God. I'm not one of those people. And I'm outrightly honest with it. Like, I'm a very faith-based person. And so I feel like, where have all the real men gone? Like, that actually teach. There's been a few that know, but a lot of them, grow up in homes that don't have fathers. Their mom works 2 and 3 jobs like I did. When my older kids were little, I was never home. I feel like I missed probably the first 4 years of their lives, just working enough to try and afford to live. And I'm not even close to perfect. And I know that. I'm like the most roughest. I also box and I teach them to let their anger out in healthy ways. So there are certain things that I feel like we should be helping our youth learn, like work, skills, just all kinds of different faith. And so I just feel like it's really important. And I know that took a long time, but that's just me. Like I'm a little rougher than most people, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. But it is what it is. That's just me.